Hey everybody, welcome to the first radio review and informational video for the Santee Radio Group YouTube channel. I want to start off with this very simple radio. This is a Harris slash MACOM 450 to 512 meg radio. These particular radios, as they are, only do analog, but they do wideband and narrowband. And they are great little GMRS and FRS radios. However, um, if you're going to be using this, there's a couple of things you should know. These are running around on eBay for relatively cheap. They're about $65 with a used battery. Sometimes that battery doesn't last a whole lot of time. I've actually run into the issues of buying a set of four of these radios, and the battery just dies out within 10 minutes. So be warned of that. That is an issue. Um, the other thing to be warned about is you are not going to buy this radio and just hook it up to your computer and program it. This is a really old radio. This was like 2004, 2010 era radios. This was an EDAX radio, which is just an old trunk system. But this is a first responder radio that was used by first responders. We used a couple of them when I was a firefighter back in San Antonio, Texas, and they did their job. They're just old now, so they're pretty much obsolete, and they're not used a whole lot in public service anymore, which is great because now they're really cheap. But that cheapness comes with some fallbacks. So, like I said, it is GMRS and FRS capable. It is not amateur band capable, so don't buy this thinking you're going to use this for amateur band. Um, the other thing is the software to program this is virtually unobtainable or unobtainium. You'll hear me use that word a lot. It is possible to get if you're willing to dish out about $700, or if you want an elevated version of it, you're going to pay anywhere from $1,000 to $1,200. The other caveat to this radio is it needs a very expensive, and I don't understand what is so expensive about it, but it needs a programming cable that is about $180 or $150 on New London Technologies website, and they are just a standard mic connector like this. They just click on to the mic, and then you put this guy, click into that, and then this plugs into the serial side on the computer. So that's all it does, and it's just just use your COM1 port on the software, which is all fine and dandy. But if you don't have the software, this is a big brick. So that's a big downside. But I did want to mention, if anybody is in the San Diego area, Santee, La Mesa, El Cajon, or anywhere in the San Diego area, you guys want to buy this and use it strictly as an FRS and GMRS radio, it is a durable radio. I could slam this thing on the floor, and I have done that before several times on accident, as you can see by some scuff marks on the top. The battery doesn't fall out, and it is just a really, really durable radio. These are not sold. I do not sell these brand new. You can't get these brand new anymore. But these are sold used. I will sell it with a brand new battery. And a new antenna as well as a charger. The charger will most likely be used because that's also, again, something that's not readily available on the market new, and it's also very expensive. As far as push to talk button, really, really nice push to talk button here. Really beefy, big, beefy radio. Overall, it's a really nice handheld radio, and this is kind of a daily driver. If I'm in the San Diego or Santee area, running around doing stuff, and I want to stay on just my repeater, Santee Radio Group repeater, or talk on channel 15. So at the end of the day, it's a really nice radio just to use as GMRS. So like I said, if you guys are interested, I am selling these. If you would like to check it out, jump on the Facebook page or go to the website at santeeradiogroup.com, and there is some information on how to contact me, as well as a phone number and an email. I would prefer, if you are interested, to dial the phone number. The email works, but it is a big spiel of emails that I have to keep managed and up to date, so I don't always get emails as quick as I can. Sometimes there's just a lot of stuff going on. So, but I try. But if you are interested, give me a call and we can go from there. But again, great little GMRS radios, and they are Department of Public Safety radios. They are the real deal. They're just analog, but they have a great little channel select knob here, and that's a really neat feature. Then it has the turn on and the volume knob. When I turn it on, does a self test, and it has programmed currently for GMRS repeater. This guy is set up for different zones. So we have channel 1 through 16. We have channel 17 through 22. And we have my local GMRS repeaters in the area. The A here on the screen just tells me that it's analog. These also scan by pressing SCN. So if I press SCN, you can see that little triangle just disappeared. When that triangle moves, that means that it is scanning all of those GMRS channels from 17 to 22. So, like I said, great little radios. They have great receivers in them. I have no complaints about them. Again, if you're interested in buying these, when I sell them, they're retuned, verify that they're on center frequency, and if something happens in the area and you want me to check it out, I will check it out and try to figure out what's going on with the radio if something happens to it. That being said, um, these are not programmable easily, so I will program these for GMRS frequencies and GMRS repeaters, depending on who they're being sold to. If you are a GMRS licensed user, I will license these for all GMRS frequencies and FRS. If they are not licensed, if you are not a licensed user and you want to still buy these, I will license them or I will program them for just standard 1 watt FRS only. So they are still within legal boundaries to transmit 1 watt and stay within the FRS realm. So that being said, I hope you all enjoy the video. I drew my best to be as formative, but keep it simple as I can. That's what it sounds like when you key it up. It's got a nice little beep to it. Anyway, pretty simple radio. It's got a backlight. So that's the first radio on the YouTube channel. Let me know if you guys have any input. Comment if you want to, and please consider joining the Facebook group. That is a very important communication aspect for the group. So hope that helps. We'll see you on the next one.